Welcome to my presentation on digital television and video. I'm Trent Bird and I will be giving this presentation today. Why study digital television and video? According to the book Communication Technology, Update and Fundamentals by August Grant and Jennifer Meadows, television is one of the most ubiquitous communication technologies. For those of you who don't know what ubiquitous means, it means present or found everywhere. Technological advances are creating new ways to produce, distribute, and view television programs. Digital media has allowed us to have better picture quality and better sound, and in my opinion, it is much easier to edit with digital video rather than analog. To give you some background knowledge on this subject, you probably remember the huge conversion from analog to digital television back in February of 2009, but it was later pushed back to June of 2009. Everyone had to buy either a newer television or a converter box, as you can see shown in the right hand corner of your screen, or their television would just show the static line. The digital television era brought in smart televisions. This allows us to connect our televisions to the internet and stream movies through Netflix, Hulu, and many other streaming networks. By the 1990s, new digital technology was being tested by a committee called the Advisory Committee on Advanced Television Service. Japan was working really hard on digital technology, but was rejected by the committee. On the political side of recent development, at the National Broadcasting Association meeting in Las Vegas in 2011, television stations were asked to surrender part of its digital television spectrum to be sold at auction. Only parts of this money would go to the stations who auctioned off part of their time. 3D technology is becoming the new trend. Martin Scorsese's 3D film Hugo grossed $124 million worldwide since its release in 2011. It also won 5 Oscars. Though it is rare to not have an animated movie made in 3D, older animations and films such as The Lion King in 2011 and Titanic in 2012 were converted into 3D. In current status, we are seeing television prices drop. A top-of-the-line 55-inch Sony Bravia would have cost you $6,000 in the year 2009. Though it is still expensive for some, you can purchase it at a lower price of $2,600 as of 2012. Liquid crystal display, or also known as LCD, and light-emitting display, or LED, and organic light-emitting diode, also known as OLED, which I was unfamiliar with, are some of the new digital technologies. For the OLED 11-inch diagonal, it was set to cost the consumer $2,200. Quite expensive, but it was only the depth of 3 credit cards stacked together. Some factors for you to watch for is 2-screen viewing will allow us to watch television while accessing related content such as Twitter, text, and other social media sites. 3D TVs, though they appeal to many people at the cost of $1,500 for the television, it's not quite been accepted by the consumer yet. There are limited programs and movies you can watch on 3D television. Though we've made this transition from analog to digital, it is expected for news media to spend $5 million to completely convert their station from analog to digital. In conclusion, digital television and video are one that have brought controversy to many. The switch from analog to digital back in 2009 changed the way we view television today and for our future. We have developed new products such as LCD, LED, OLED televisions. Prices for these televisions have dropped substantially due to a better economy and more people finding an interest in smart televisions. 3D televisions and movies are a new trend that will continue to be marketed and expand in the future. Though we made this transition from analog to digital, again, it hasn't come without spending a pretty penny. The cost of the news media to completely update their studios is around $5 million to convert completely from analog to digital. Now some questions for you to think about. What does OLED stand for? And what is the new trend with big plans for the future? The answer to question 1, what does OLED stand for? It stands for Organic Light Emitting Diode. Number 2, what is the new trend with big plans for the future? That is 3D televisions and movies. That's going to do it for this presentation on digital television and video. Thank you all for watching, and you have a great day.